Hello, today I'm going to talk about Juan Soto and his 15-year, $765 million contract that he signed with the New York Mets. First thing first, congratulations, Juan Soto, on landing the biggest contract in baseball. Also, congratulations to Steve Cohen, the owner. He mentioned that nobody's going to outbid him in regards to landing Juan Soto, and he got his man. I'm going to give you the good and the bad about this. The good is that now you have a nice competition between the Mets, the Yankees, the San Diego Padres, um, the Dodgers, LA Dodgers. Uh, you got a good competition going out there. Oh, the Philadelphia Philly, which is a good team. Um, everybody's going to be playing, and they're going to be playing good. These games are going to be very exciting. But the bad is that the ticket prices will go up. So will the merchandise. So if you're subscribing for these games online, on cable, that's going to go up too. Your parking space, when you go to the stadium, the food, that's going to be costly. Any merchandise, anything that has to do with the game of baseball, it's going to get expensive. So if a little boy, young boy wants to go to a game and his parents can't afford it, they can't watch those games because the games are expensive. If I take my wife and my son to one of these games, I want to get front row seats. I don't want to sit in the bleachers. I did that before, many times. I want to sit in the front where I can see everything. And those seats are very expensive. Will I pay money for those seats? Of course I will. Just to make sure that we can enjoy the baseball game, a good baseball game. I don't want to cut back when it comes to my family, such as my wife and my son. I want them to enjoy themselves. And of course, we have to eat food in the stadium. We're going to get souvenirs. You might get a jersey, or my wife might get a jersey. And then after that, we go out to dinner. So you're going to spend a lot of money for one day of baseball. And a lot of people can't afford this, especially if you have three or small boys. They can't afford that. So it's going to be hard for them to go to a game because the ticket prices are going to be high. And then this is going to set up a trend where a lot of these baseball players, they don't want to play for $20 million when they could get 30 or 40 or $50 million. And in about 5 to 10 years from now, it's going to be impossible for a lot of people to go to these games. Only the people that have money can be able to afford it. Um, when does it stop? There should be a cap on that in regards to how much money you paying these baseball players. And it's a business now, and it always has been a business. Um, the players today are smarter than the players from yesterday. They treat this as a business. It's all about the money. How much money I'm going to make? I have to secure my money for my family. I have to secure myself. A lot of times it's not about the legacy. You have to ask yourself this question. If he would have signed with the Yankees, how many championships he would have won compared to the Mets? Only time would tell in regards to how many championships he's going to win. And as a baseball player or any sport, you want to win the champion. What you want to be a champion in baseball, either baseball, basketball, football, boxing, UFC, whatever you do, golf, you want to be a champion. You also want to make the money. A lot of these players don't care. They're all about the money. Um, he could have went to the Yankees for 765 million, but he had to play an extra year. He decided to go with the Mets, and I guess he felt that he could win more with the Mets. Also, the Yankees are more strict uh, company, where the Mets are more laid back, and maybe that's what brought his attention. The Dodgers were offering 600 million over I don't know, 10, 12 years. Um, the Boston Red Sox offered him 700 million over 15, 14, 15 years. I'm not sure. Um, um, a couple of smaller teams offering some money. They just wanted to be in, you know, they just wanted to put their name out there, pretend that they wanted him, but they didn't want him. But it's all about the money. It's all about the business. It's all about the product. He's a product. He's going to bring advertisers in. That's how they're going to make their money. They're going to increase. They have to increase something to get that money back. The stadium's going to be full. Everybody's buying tickets. They're going to buy his jersey. They're going to buy anything that has to do with him. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the Mets. But for the people that can't afford it, it's going to be hard. And that's the sad part. Uh, Baseball, they're throwing a lot of money out there. I wish my son could play baseball. I asked him, I have a little boy, I asked him, you want to play baseball? I'll get you the gloves, get you the bats, the ball. You want to play basketball, football, whatever you want to do. But he's only interested in the gadgets. He's real good with the gadgets. So I don't force on him. It is what it is. But I'm happy for whoever can make that kind of money. In regards to the Yankees are, in a way, happy they didn't sign him. Imagine that $765 million for one player. He's 20. He just turned 26 years. 26 years old in October. I'm talking about Juan Soto. And you figure that he's only going to play good for maybe another 8 years. Well, he's 34. That's when he starts slowing down. Um, the Yankees could spend that money on pitching. That's what they really need, pitching. And the Mets too, they need pitching. Without pitching, you're not gonna win nothing. You need pitching and defense. And I'm glad that I know because I'm a Yankee fan. I'm glad they didn't sign Juan Soto because now they can use that money to get other pitchers. They need pitching real bad. They also need uh, a first baseman and a third baseman. Um, Spend that money there, and you don't have to spend all that money. Maybe another 300 million, 200 million to get a couple of quality pitchers, but they need some pitching, and pitching is going to help you win the World Series. Without pitching, you don't have no chance. And I believe that if Juan Soto would have signed with the Yankees, um, it would have been the same thing. They're going to go to the World Series. They're going to play the Dodgers, and guess what? They're going to lose to the Dodgers because you need pitching. So instead of investing that money on Juan Soto, invest that money in pitching and get a couple of defensive player. They got a good team. They just got to add a couple of pieces to it, or give the young guys a chance. I never seen them give young guys a chance. Just a few of them. Get a couple of good pitchers from your farm system and give them a chance. But they need pitching real bad. Uh, Nestor Cortez, he's limited. The other one, Rodon, good day, bad day. They only got one decent pitcher, which is the ace, Garrett Cole. The other ones are okay, but you need good pitching. Without pitching, you ain't gonna win anything. You could go to the World Series. You think that you're gonna win because you got these sluggers. It's not gonna happen like that. And that's the same thing with the Mets. If they don't get pitching, they're gonna fail. They need pitching real bad, um, and a few other pieces. The thing about Steve Cohen, the owner of the Mets, he doesn't care. He's worth about almost $20 billion. Money to him is nothing. So he will invest in his team. And he's very different compared to the other owners that was cheap and they didn't care. He cares. He wants to bring a good team to New York, and he wants to win a championship. So that's good about him. So and he's a people's person. Everybody likes him. The players like him. The fan likes him. He's sociable. He talks to everybody. He's not one of these billionaires that think he's all that and don't want to talk to no one. he goes out there, he talks to everybody. So congratulations, Steve Cohen. Very happy for you. But by you signing him to that big contract, you and the Yankees, and they wanted to sign him, the Red Sox and the Dodgers, y'all ruined the game because you're throwing money out there. Sooner or later, a lot of people can't afford to go to these games. The game is exciting, it's good, but think about the little kids that would like to go to these games, or give them free tickets. Let these little kids go to the game. It's sad because when I was a kid, my first game that I saw was the Yankees playing the Oakland A's, Yankee Stadium, and I happened to get good seats. I didn't pay for those seats. I was a little kid. The YWCA took us there, and this is how far back it was. Thurman Munson was the catcher, and all you hear all around the stadium is Thurman Munson this, Thurman Munson that. So that's how I got to be a Yankee fan. And I think I was like 10 years old when I went to see that. And I enjoyed the game. It was in the 70s. So a lot of these kids want to see these games. And if anybody could buy tickets and give it to these kids all over the United States, give it to them. They deserve to watch baseball. Baseball is real good. And I enjoy baseball too with my family. But that's basically it. Congratulations to Juan Soto on his contract. He could opt out after 5 years. If he opts out, he made $305 million for those 5 years, which includes a signing bonus. If he stays for the long run, it's $805 million, which is insane money. Plus, also too, he could also make money doing commercials. So he's sitting in the right path. He's a good player. Would I have, if I was with the Yankees, would I want the Yankees to sign him? No, that's too much money. I would invest in pitching. As long as you got pitch, you're good pitching, you're gonna win. Think about it like this: he could be another Stanton. Stanton is a decent player, but he's always hurt. He strikes out a lot. Who knows? Is also too is Juan Soto. Will he become another Albert Pujols? Pujols was good the first 10 years of his contract. The last 10 years of his contract, he was so-so. Because you slow down when you play that long. My opinion about Juan Soto is I believe that he has a chance. As long as he stays healthy, he has a chance to get up to 700 home runs. Think about it. That's a 15-year contract. He's 26. If he could play till he's 41, and he could be consistent for 15 years, he could hit 700 home runs. Also, too, his contract, if you put LeBron James and Tom Brady contract together, his contract is more than those two contracts combined. So the world of sports is changing to a different direction. It's all about the money. It's all about the product. It's all about bringing the people in. And to bring the people in, you're going to charge these people. It's going to cost you a lot of money to see these games. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me your leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and let me know how you feel. But I'm happy for Juan Soto and the Mets. Take care. Have a great day.